Greetings to all my friends at Young Guitar Magazine. Ron Bumblefoot Thal here from the band Whom Gods Destroy, and I'm going to break down a couple of guitar parts and things and show you what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. All right, start with In the Name of War. The song started with Derek Sherinian. He came up with this keyboard part. It was like this. So he sent me that, and then I sent him back my response to it, which was and we built from there. And actually, let me show you that part. Okay, so it's taking the same rhythm of his keyboard part, and it's hitting the notes E, B, C, C sharp, and then D sharp, and then C, C sharp, D sharp, leading it back in. And it's in 5. Tap my foot. Does that 3 times, and then you run over quickly, and it is a D sharp to an F sharp, and then you hit a B, and then a D natural to an F sharp, a C, and then back to F sharp, like that. And then you jump back to. So you have 2, 3. That thing right there is another variation of it. It's first 4 notes are the same. E, B, C, C sharp. You drag the C sharp down to C and then pull off on the B. And then you do a D onto the C sharp. It's like sliding it down. At that point, it's in 4/4 time. And on that one, the last batch of notes is C, B, and A. So you have D sharp, F sharp, B, and then D, F sharp, C, B, A. Like that. So there is a variation of this that happens in the bridge, where it's in 5, and it's D minor, hitting the minor 3rd, down to the 5th, down to the root. And then it leads in with a sort of like a harmonic minor lead in. And it switches to F minor. And it goes back and forth between the two. That is called, that relationship of D minor to F minor. They're both sharing the F note. The technical name for doing that would be a minor chromatic mediant. And it's used a lot in horror movies and themes and stuff like that. That kind of thing. So it's using that. And we have. And back and forth. And together, 1, 2, 3, 4. So during the solo, I'm expanding on the idea of the D minor to F minor. And to add a little more tension, I take it to the next level of D minor major 7. So now we're starting to get more notes scale-wise that we can use. We have over the D minor, D, F, and A, and a major 7th, C sharp. So let's take it now to the 9. 1, flat 3, 5, major 7, and 9. The 9 is an octave of the 2, so now we have 1, 2, flat 3, 5, and 7. Then we can add a sharp 11 to it, or sharpened 4. So now we have those notes. Then we can add a final 13 or a 6 to it. And you end up with these notes. It's almost like playing a Lydian scale with a flattened 3, or you could think of it as a melodic minor scale with a sharp 4. That's sort of how I'm thinking of it, how I'm perceiving it when I'm using it. So think melodic minor with a sharpened 4th note. And then I just came up with phrases using the fretless. That's the D minor, and then it switches right there to F minor. And I add both the 11 and the sharp 11 on that first time. Like that, and then back to. That part there is back to the D minor, and then. And that's over the F minor. So if we do it on a fretted, you have. Like that. Now the song Hypernova 158. You're muting, muffling, and you do a lot of legato. Pick. And do that 3 times. Last one you go, and then you do. That's it. Crazy riff. Okay, the song Insanium. The intro riff. It's chirping. And it is going all the way up to not this harmonic. That's half the distance, not this one. That's a third, not this one, that's a quarter distance. Not this one, not this. But this one. Hitting those. So you have to chirp there. Gotta find it. And you go. Keeper of the Gate. So it does a slide, E to F, 1 to the flat 2, pull off onto your dominant 7, and then a lower octave, F to E there. Let it drag down. Then it does a D, E, F, A, drags down the G sharp, F, E, D, and then back. So, first piece, next piece. Then it repeats. Now this next riff, it does a high 3 and a 4, or say a major third and a fourth, little dominant 7 in between, and then it does the regular minor third down to the flat 3 to the flat 2. So it goes out of our Phrygian dominant and just becomes Phrygian for that little moment. And then it does a B, B flat A, back to F. You want to use specific fingers for that riff. Use your third finger here. Use your second finger here. And then your first finger is free. And you're back. You want to get a little bit of a chirp in your picking, not just, you want to, so it has that overtone to it. And the scale that I'm using there, if you put it all together, it is an 8-note scale. It is the Phrygian dominant, or you could say an A harmonic minor. Let's say we're doing it from A. But we're making E the main sound of it. But we're also adding the A natural minor scale. So it has a dominant 7th and a major 7th. And when you do that off of the E, you're getting both the minor third and the major third in there together.